faces a challenge. The walk to school.
Stop! Listen, right, Reese, here, now.
And while Steph starts off being tough...
Now, running in the road and running up on me is naughty. For now, you will hold the pram. Come on, what a very good bit, Reese, you talk like that again, and when I warn you, you'll get moved.
Before long, she caves in, and the boys end up walking all over her.
Reese. Reese. Are you going to walk nicely? Because then I'll let you walk there.
Back at the house, Lewis and Reese are just as determined to test Steph's resolve. This time with the penalty spots.
You are getting your warning now. I asked you to come out of there and you wouldn't, so that's why I ended up poking you in the eye. And now this is your warning. The next time I have to tell you off, you'll be on the penalty spot. You'll be on the penalty spot. Stop shouting at me. You can go on the penalty.
Girl. And I don't know, have you seen these houses? What is it? Does not look like a place my friend.
When I was having some trouble, Norna was always there. She was supportive, very loving friend, a normal person. Every night before the lady went to bed, she made a very loving, peaceful bulletin about how don't worry about things, everyone. At least Eeyore loves you. This is going to be a little update on my video I made to my good friend Norma yesterday called No More. And a little, information for my friend Norma. Norma is one of my best friends. We talk personally on the phone. We're on Stickam together. We're on Messenger together. We talk on and off site. We are very good friends. There is no question about that.
Something to him. It was strange. August was a different type of learner. When we started reading to him and he was learning his ABCs and colors and things like that, he was completely oblivious to that kind of understanding. He didn't care about it at all. As a toddler, it was like, what color is this? He'd say yellow, and it was actually green, and he'd just kind of go, okay, that's okay. So he didn't stress over what he viewed to be kind of irrelevant to him and to his peace and to his happiness. Actually, the way that we got him to understand math was to play blackjack with him. So he really got the whole concept of math and adding things up by playing blackjack. And that speaks to his competitive nature. August is very quietly competitive, and he still is today. Same thing with days of the week and months of the year. They didn't have any context to him. That wasn't interesting to him. He was more fascinated with being outdoors. He was just very different than other children. I wasn't so concerned until he
something, a crowbar or something. That's what we need. That's what we need.
Fine, I'll get it. No. It'll work. The roof. Edward, we need it.
Right there on the bench. Sure enough, I'll come after it. Okay? Well, whatever you feel is right. It's entirely up to you. Sure, it'll be all right. And if we're an expensive item, I'd send it in, but it's just a doll, right? It's probably going to get thrown in the trash. All on that doll had been here all day. Thought you were going to take care of it.
I didn't want to send it to Lost Town. She might not know to look there. But there was only one McKillen in the book, so I called. She wasn't there. But I have her address. It's 442 Glasgow.
Fine, just put it in the box and mail it to her.
You know what?
Think about 4 a day, max.
You'll figure something out. You're a creative guy.
If I just go into protective custody, spend the next 3 days in the hall.
You could PC up. But then, you'll get out. And unlike you, I got friends on the outside.
Porter.
Doc, what you need? I'm running a special on grilled cheese this week. Got some girly mags too.
I was thinking of something more Vicodinic. At least 16. I need them Friday.
Cool. That's pricey. It can be done. How about you have one of your peeps on the outside send $200 to my boy up on train?
I am peepless.
This is just you haggling, right?
No. You ever see me chatting on a phone, taking visitors?
All right. I'm gonna have to clean you out. I'm gonna need to see some toner. I'm gonna need to see some stamps, stereo.
Just get it to me as soon as you can. Turns out, they monitor these monitors.
Thank you.
I thought the bracelet was decorative. My aunt had one just like it. Wait a minute.
You're allowed to be at the hospital. You're allowed to go home. That was made clear.
That kid's house was on the way to my apartment. Assuming they got lost twice.
There's consultants in my office. It only costs in the hospital $100 every minute I keep them waiting. Why didn't you just tell me what you were doing?
I knew you were very busy, being vaguely important.
I might have cleared it with the cops.
It's the word might that bumps me. I'll run it by you next time.
House. Getting you out of jail was not a popular decision with the board. I need you to solve this, and I need you to do it without making me look like I can't control you. It's a long QT, man.
It's a tough thing to control. Is there someone you want me to call?
There's someone I would like to call. She's the same person who won't take my calls. My wife. I started giving away the money. I hope she'd want to do it with me. She didn't. I miss them. I have 2 little boys. Having a family doesn't exempt me from social responsibility.
But family comes first.
But should it? I know that sounds weird, but if someone is related to you, does that empirically make them more special? More deserving than anyone else?
Yes, it gives you a responsibility.
My boys have a roof over their heads. They're not starving. I pay court-ordered child support, and frankly, it's more than they need. I love them more than anything.
One more thing. I promise I'll leave you alone forever. Or I'm lying. Either way, I'm not interested in whatever you're doing now.
Can I help you?
I'm his wife. We're separated. I heard he was sick. I just wanted to see him. He's getting a kidney. He's never met.
I know he's talked about you. He's been alone all this time. I'm sure it would mean a lot to him to see you.
I want to just spend my life with him.
Share price goes up, pay you back.
No.
No, you don't say no. You make a counteroffer.
I'm not loaning my boss money.
Fine, I'll make a counter. 100,000. 20,000. I'll buy options instead of shares. More risk, more upside. But that's as low as I'm going to go.
I could do 5,000.
Really? No backsies.
If you double your clinic hours, 6 a week. I've seen how you disrespect those patients.
So you want twice as many of them disrespected?
Spend more hours with them. You'll treat them more humanely.
And this time, a land war in Russia will be good.
Deal?
Here's what I'm thinking. You went to a parole hearing where one of your old patients was denied. Hence the attire, hence the tardiness, and most important, hence the anger. You think you can restore the cosmic balance by doing extra good here. More annoyingly, by having me do it. And deal. Draws every 2 hours.
I can't. I have my kids. Wilson's leaving in like 15 minutes.
Jason Adams could do the test.
Thank you.
For the massage bed. You and Parker checking the motel. As bumping ugly as that for environmental factors.
You couldn't find a babysitter. Get over it.
You're gonna get us killed.
She thinks I'm a prostitute on her turf. Showing weakness is what gets you killed.
Why would you think you're a prostitute?
I'm gonna dump with a guy almost twice my age. What else is you gonna think?
How old do you think I am?
So who cheated on you?
We just met. Don't you think it's a little early to be dragging up our baggage in front of each other?
At one point, Hansen said the Iceman was a man-made illusion. But he has changed his story many, many times. For now, it seems that the legend of the Iceman must remain a mystery. Next.
You want something to cheer you up? Always. Tell me everything. How thrilling. So sorry, sir, but we thought you were going to kill us.
Is it because I'm big, yeah?
No. You are perfectly proportioned.
What I love about Elizabeth Arden as a brand itself is that they've always been focused on innovation. The Retinol plus the HPR collection uses a next generation retinoid technology, and that's what's going to give you all the benefits from what you want in a retinoid. Capsule is my favorite, great for travel, great for consistency. I actually want to show you guys how I use the eye cream. It's very, very, very smooth. So prioritizing your skin.
If you G. Daniel
Using the
Walker.
same set of facts, I would do it again.
How long is your rap sheet?
I would think the current one would probably be... Well, he was just a killer.
But yeah, at the same time, I've heard you say that your criminal record, your rap sheet,
sheet, your FBI record, whatever, does not certainly hold all that you have done. No, the body of work of, the criminal enterprise has been much more. Let's hope that I've been successful in something. See, you're meeting a failed criminal right now, and you're very happy to be meeting me as a failed criminal because you were meeting me as a successful criminal. You had the gun pointed at you, and you would suddenly have this. A person like him can be extremely dangerous. He doesn't buy our system. He does not buy our system. As we establish him, psychopath or a sociopath, is that they make their own life. You have had so many opportunities to stay out of Gale, and yet you keep coming back in. Successful, and just because you're in prison doesn't mean you can't be.
Of oregano soft gels. Just 2 soft gels for daily support. Feel more balanced every day. Feel the change with Resilia. Resilia. For immunity.
I can do that. And when you think about it, what are the odds of the senior past president dying in office? Although with my luck. You sure about this chicken thing? Definitely. I'll see you.
Greg and Carol and Robbie. It'd be cool to see everybody. They still can't believe.
Sure. It's 3 in the morning. What else do I have to do?
You were right, Charlie. I guess I was still having leftover mother anxiety. So when the kids started jumping in, well, as we say in the psych world, it was kind of a conditioned response. But I know it's different. And I know they mean well.
I told you.
And anyhow, you and I have final say about the wedding. So what harm could it do to let them feel like it's theirs too?
Not at all. I hate those, by the way.
Yeah, me too. How come all this ritual matters so much?
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Maybe it's an excuse to show off. Get to say to everybody, look who I got, look who loves me. And then because you feel sorry for him for not being as lucky as you feed him an expensive prime rib.
Wow, an orange sun for a change. That's so pretty. Isn't it pretty? Anyway, I'm in here so I can tell you it's game time. Sorry if I bore you for a few minutes, okay? And Mommy, I love you. And Patty, I really, really love you too. And I know Mommy really, really loves me like how I love my baby kitty.
So how'd you get so good with this? Mechanics and all that.
After my dad, before he decided to start hitting me. Come here, I can use your help for a second.
So, guess what? I had this wild dream that I wanted to tell you about. See, I was
Draw
in a
two.
house and it was a party or something.
Green.
This is really bizarre. See, I told you that I was in love with you.
Yellow.
And it's funny because at the time it felt no, let me.
Splat.
I'm sorry that I put you on the spot like that.
Draw two.
Sometimes things fly out of my mouth.
Green.
So what I'd like to do is put the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my whole entire life behind us. And move forward to potentially even more embarrassing things.
That sounds
Uno.
Yeah. What happened was I realized that I don't really have time for it right now.
Uno.
I don't have time.
Skip. Super duper.
There's gonna be scouts coming to a lot of the games, and scholarships probably only.
Bailey. It's okay, I get it. I see you more behind you, and for a second I forget.
Guys like Griffin, they do not crawl into a girl's bed and just sleep.
Charlie, you don't understand. It's Sarah.
I understand.
Supposed to go to the
Well,
hospital.
I just don't hear it, okay? I said I'm not here.
Yes, you are.
I don't want to hear it, Joel. You're not having sex in this house, and you're not having sex, period.
Exactly.
Mrs. Hughes. I didn't want him to see me cry. Here. Is she bad? No. The doctor said he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay.
Claude, could you go check on Owen for me? Please? Help me out here, Joe. You just climbed 72 stairs in your condition to tell me the math is off by $14 and some change? Charlie, you gotta stay on top of it. I am on top of it, Joe. I know what I'm doing.
I can't do it with you riding my ass all day.
A restaurant doesn't run like clockwork overnight, okay? Charlie, I'm just trying to show you the ins and the outs. I'm trying to help you.
Are you, Joe? Or are you just trying to prove that I can't do it? That no.
That's it, isn't it?
You believe that, don't you? Because that plays your life. Joe.
I mean, sleep with me. Sleep with me. Don't you want me? today, huh? I mean, a lot happened. Like, are you doing okay? That's good news, huh? I mean, that's a relief. And then the game tonight for you guys. I mean, that's a big deal. You're really busy. Could you stop, please?
Okay.
So I can really understand why you didn't.
G51. N41. Round over. Bingo.
Why spread your money across multiple...
start if you want to keep the vibe going. You can hop into Calm Jobs that support kitty ownership. Ivy shopping checklist. Preparing emotionally for a new cat. Or you can keep playing your bingo lucky's clearly donkey power tonight.
G53. I-25. I-27. G55. I-26. N31. Bingo! G47. O66. O71. Round over.
Okay, I love you, Mommy. And I know you really love me too, like how I really love my baby kitty. I love her forever and ever and ever. God, even my arms miss holding her. If she ever visits me again at my bedside, please let me hold her. You know what I mean? Please, you know? Let me just hold her again. And give her a big kiss. I love her and miss her so much.
The man scrambled up off the floor, and he ran for the door and out into the parking lot. Nobody went after him. I sat there with my back against the counter, and I felt blood running down over my mouth. Dale came over and knelt down next to me. Then he asked how bad it was. I told him I didn't know. My nose felt like it was on fire, and every time I touched it, the pain got worse. Frank stood over by the counter, and he didn't come over to check on me. He just stood there looking at the door. Dale drove me to the hospital in his own car, and I held some napkins against my nose the whole way there. I never went back to that place. My mom called the next day and talked to someone from corporate about what happened, and I never had to speak to Frank again. A couple weeks later, Dale texted me and said Frank got fired once the district manager found out what happened. I wasn't surprised. I figured it was only a matter of time before his temper caught up with him one way or another. I don't think Frank was evil or anything. He always seemed to feel bad whenever he lost his temper, but you obviously can't go around punching people. I hope he gets the help he needs, and I don't wish any harm on him.
Hindu temple that a lot of people will go and take pictures in front of and go inside of. And so that was where Sanjay and his friends were ultimately headed, was this temple. And from the boulder that Sanjay had just climbed up on, he looked up the trail, and from his view now, which was now slightly higher, he could actually see just barely the top of this temple. So he was really excited about going to see it, and he couldn't believe how close they were. But as he was standing on this boulder, staring at the top of the temple, he also realized that kind of off to the side of the temple, basically right next to it, was this beautiful pool of water with a big wall around it and cement steps leading into it. I mean, it kind of looked like a swimming pool. And so because Sanjay and his friends had been hiking all day to this point, and it was really hot out, Sanjay really liked the idea of going swimming. And so he actually jumped off the boulder and just started running towards the temple and this pool, and he was yelling to his friends as he did, like, hey, I'm gonna go swimming. And so he ran, not to the temple, but to this random pool of water that was next to it. And he got to the steps, and he immediately took off his shirt, and he pulled his phone out of his pocket, and he put it on the steps. And then he walked his way into the water and turned around, hoping to see his friends coming after him. And sure enough, all of his friends were smiling and laughing and running after him.